Adobe Express transparency and erasing. So the tools, the features are a little bit different in Adobe Express. So in way back for number 4, right? Let me get rid of that sidebar. We had to use an app in order to get a logo with a transparent center, a Canva app. And so you can do it in Adobe Express without an app, which is pretty cool. And I'm going to show you how. So it's pretty easy. All you need are 2 pages. You start with a logo on black, and you use the selection tools to erase to erase the back, invert it, and then you're left with a transparent logo. I will show you exactly what I mean here. Let's do it. So I'm going to do File, I guess, Adobe Express, purple plus button, or I could have gone to File New, but Landscape and X out, and then let's leave it there for now. I got a Sonoma logo transparent from Google Images. This college baseball hub image has a nice 1500 by 1500 transparent background image PNG, so grab that and then bring it in to Adobe Express here. And in order to resize it, I'm going to drag out a center guide. So I went to File and Rulers and Guides and Show Rulers. And when you show rulers, then you can hover over 960, which is half of 1920. And you can get a guide halfway in the middle, because my end results are going to have text on the left. Oops, I thought I clicked and it didn't stay. Maybe deselect so you're off the background. And really hard to see, but it's 963. There we go. All right. So now I should be able to get a better idea of Option drag a corner, exactly how big my image is. Oop, I didn't keep my Option finger down, resized. Okay, so something about there, that's fine. I'm going to have text here. So for now, I want as high contrast as possible. So just like last time I did this in the Canva Tracer app tutorial, I started with a black background behind Lobo. So I'm going to go to background and change the color to black. Because there's white in here, it gives us the most contrast to easily find a selection edge or erasing edge. Okay, so I got it. I'm going to download it, upload it. So JPEG, PNG, either are fine. Get it on your desktop, add a new page, same size, and drag it in. Okay, so here is where really the transparency and selection or the erasing comes in handy, I think. It's definitely transparency, and then these selections are 2 reasons I like Adobe Express. So I'm going to hit no fill and nothing changes on screen, but the background color, this little chip, should change. And then if I X out, okay, maybe it doesn't change, but hopefully it will. So now that I have this image clicked, targeted, selected, I can go to erase, and with the quick selection mode selected, I'm going to click and it finds the edge and leaves a nice, doesn't go into any of the blues, all the whites are there. If you do mess up, you could try going to restore and you see little marching ants, but I'm going to go back to erase because I don't need to do any restoring. Probably easier to start over and then do restore. It is hard to zoom in here. I think you're kind of stuck with the zoom you start with, so you might want to zoom in if you have a tough edge. And then this button's new, Invert, right? And there we go. So those transparent or the checkerboard background, we only get in Canva when we've removed a background from an image, and you don't get it on the home screen. So really nice feature, I like that. And then this invert button, and now I'm done. And let's see, you can put anything you want inside Lobo, the transparent pixels. You can go to add content plus button And then photos. I did a vineyard photo, but you could do a geometric shape I've done before. I don't know. There we go. And I want to change the stacking order, so I could use the keyboard shortcut Command left bracket, or I could use this little handy visual layer stacking order, and something like that's fine. And I don't want the black, so I'm kind of done with the black now, but just the black, that the last step was the toughest step, so it's easy to change the black or the color. You can just do a duotone adjustment under Effects, Duotone, and then drag in Lobo one more time. Click on the background to deselect, because I'm going to lift a color. So Duotone, click to bring the slider options. Shadows, eyedropper, and oh man, I duotonized Lobo, which I didn't want. Okay, so Command Z. So all right, so bring in Lobo one more time with nothing selected. Good. Now target the black, and I started the duotone, so it's mine's messed up already. But shadows, eyedropper. Then we get the nice Lobo navy blue that I want, dark blue. Okay, and now I can put my type where I want it on the left. Too bad background color doesn't change. Like, oh well, maybe it will someday. So I want my add-on type that I like. I've been working with this Text Effect Studio open, and then I like this. Doesn't have a name, does it? Sometimes if you hover over them, they give you a tooltip or a name, but oh well. The white on yellow 3D with a drop shadow. Caps lock, spring, enter 2026, number 9. And I want some kind of collegiate that I've been using, collegiate black. And then at the very bottom, add to design. And now that I'm done with this app, or add-on as they call it, not an app, I can bring it over. And it looks like somehow I lost my my guide in the mess of things here. Or maybe there was only, maybe I only had a guide on this. The guides go by page, huh? So I got, if I really want to kind of be perfect with my alignment of this type, I need another guide. And then there should be the smart, see that? You get that nice purple smart guide that says you're centered on this half of the document. And it snaps into place. And now I can start my duotone adjustment, where I make the shadows white and the highlights the eyedropper Lobo navy blue. Go to edit, adjust at the bottom, start with sharpen, and work my way back up to contrast. And I think maybe bring the shadows up a little to brighten those letter faces. I like adding a effect and a white glow, just to get a little separation from the background. And then this, I forgot to, when I had my frame, I forgot to go to frame and then add the glow or the classic, which kind of adds a little kind of depth, like it's underneath and there's a shadow being cast on the layer below. So you can mess with you can make that shadow a little more pronounced if you want. I guess I should, because I think it looks kind of cool. So bring that shadow up a little, maybe the distance up a little to bring it a little, make it more pronounced. And that's it. So X out and then Command 0, Command plus, get rid of the page below. And you got to see how working with transparency, you get the checkerboard, you get a different selection tool or a different erase tool. And, you know, it could come in handy. And I think it's a nice feature and I really like it. So We're on to blend modes next, but I wanted to start with a basic transparency and erasing and selecting in Adobe Express. Hope you like that.